Hi, Chaitanya.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hi, Avadhoot. How are you?
Hello, sir. How are you? I'm good.
Yeah, good to see you after how many years?
Yeah, probably maybe six years
No, first time
since.
when you came into my institute, when you came,
So it must be somewhere around 2006.
2006.
Yeah,
So 19 years.
yeah. So to be precise, it was somewhere in 2005 December,
Okay.
or I don't remember. Maybe start of the 2006.
Yes. So
Yeah,
nearly
that's
20 years have
20
passed.
years nearly. Yes, yes, that's true.
Yeah. Such a awesome pleasure. Chaitanya, what about you?
I joined in 2019, at around
19.
2019, 2018, 19. And then
Okay.
it's been almost 6, 7 years.
Avadhoot, please write your name there.
Yeah, I'll do that, sir. I guess.
So it's so nice to see you guys back.
Same year, sir. Same year.
And Chaitanya, your mother told me about you, how you are getting better. Your sister told me about you. She had joined us.
Yes.
It feels overwhelmed that my students are doing so good. And it is yesterday one of my old student who is a chief engineer in MSCB now. He is working with government of India, Maharashtra, and he's controlling two districts, Sangli and Kolhapur. He came to me and said that, sir, I have come to say thank you. I said, oh my God, it was so overwhelming because, see, understand, guys, I'm a teacher. Let me tell you something very open. We don't earn much money as far as teaching is concerned. We don't have much resources and all. But when I look back at this age, uh, I'm 47 now. When I look back, if you ask me what are my assets are my students because this field does not give much money. Actually, my field, especially communication skill and mental health toughness, you should be crazy to come in this field because it's not a neat ZEE where you can make money. Nothing is there. I am following my own path. I'm crazy, following my passion. But when I see people like you come here, your mama told me, Chaitanya, I know how you are doing, how you are getting better. When your parents tell me, it's such a proud moment for me that yes, I'm making a difference in someone's life. My work has meaning. My work has value. I am contributing member to this society. Your mother was so proud yesterday. I mean, that those days she was telling about you, your journey. So, Chaitanya, first I will start with you. Tell me your
Sure,
journey.
sir.
You joined me, and how was the journey till now? And what happened after joining me?
So we'll just go back towards my 12th. I had given my 12th. I had scored pretty good in JEE and I had qualified mains, but wasn't able to qualify advanced. And then I had attempted the MHCET, scored less in that. And then I was very not in a good phase, to be honest, where everyone's dream college from Sangli district is as of at least Walchand College of Engineering, and I wasn't able to get that with those marks. So just wanted to upskill myself, and this I was just looking forward. यार कहाँ मिलता है कि for let's say upskilling towards communication skills or all those. And then I got to know about your academy, and then me and my father went to you where the academy was in Vishrambag, and we met you, and then I joined. So I joined you for 3 months there in some May 2019 or something. And then it all started just like I started improving in my communication skills.
At that time, you were in
Started.
which college?
I wasn't admitted in any college, but I got admitted in PVPIT Budgaon later
Okay.
on. And then when I got into academy, then it was more often of increasing my communication skill, my confidence overall. And then it was pretty good where I was interacting with different individuals from different backgrounds also. And so I was getting to know कि यार, how do things work? Things take time, but you will achieve a point where you will be happy. And then there was you, who the most influential statement that you made with from day one was wherever you are going, have a path, and when you stop, you look back, it should only have footsteps, not the mistakes that you do. So that was the most influential statement that you did, and which I remember till now. And then what, like, I joined PVPIT, and then of course my peers who were with me in my 11th 12th grade, they had got into COEP and all the college people, and started comparing me and all. So nothing, I just started out few clubs and all. I had invited you to my college also, and then it was pretty awesome journey in my college also. I started out teams, various teams, and then what, like, in my final placements, I had got into three IT MNCs, but none of them uh, didn't got any offer letters from them. I had just selected, but no joining letters. Then I started out approaching people from LinkedIn. कि यार, I am a graduate student from XYZ college, and then I'm looking out for a job. And then Mercedes-Benz India popped an opportunity to me. Then I joined Mercedes-Benz in 2023, a recent graduate from one tier 3 city college, which is an exceptional, where even my plant head was very excited, and he congratulated me also, like, you are the first guy from a tier 3 college to come to Mercedes-Benz India, because they don't usually hire people from tier 3 cities. And then
How this
what,
happened?
like,
Why they hired you?
I
What
mean,
was there?
first thing was I approached them over LinkedIn. I told them ki, these are my skill sets, and let's at least have an interview, have a talk, and then you can decide. And it was a pretty convincing message to them कि यार, someone is approaching us. And then I had texted a general manager from Mercedes-Benz कि मतलब ऐसा ऐसा है, and I'm looking forward for an interview with you. So let's see. And he was very pretty impressed कि someone from tier 3 city college is also approaching us. Let's give him a chance. Why not? So that approaching skill was also developed by you. What you told us is, नहीं हो रहा है तो let's approach. मतलब मांगने से कोई कम नहीं होता. That was developed in your academy itself. And I did the same. I was approaching people even now also, where I am currently working with Atlas Copco India as an R&D engineer. I also do this thing that where in my lunchtime I go to sit to different tables, just to try to connect with other people, have their network. यार तुम क्या करते हो? What does your team do? What does your team do? Because it's a big organization of 5,000, 6,000 people, and I want to get more of it. I'm just a fresher of 2023, and then with then lesser experience than 1.6, 1.7 years. I want to grab as much as possible. So that's how the journey has been, and it's been really, really awesome, where you're basically what you taught me in 3 months has been really helpful to me, and now it's also helping me also.
I'll come back to you. Avdut, I still remember
Yeah.
those. I was struggling when you
Sorry, sir.
joined.
I'll say something. I heard Chaitanya saying, telling about his journey, right? And I'll just wear my professional hat back. I'm in industry for 18 years, and trust me, Chaitanya, there
Sure.
are not many people like you currently. The way you are approaching your career, I don't see that many people joining the organization with that zeal, enthusiasm. It will take you in very, far away from where you are, and you will
Thank you so much,
succeed.
sir. Thank you so
Sir,
much.
why I brought this point? Because I know your student base, where they want to be, what they want to achieve, but the people that we get in the industry currently, right? Uh, it's not the same, sir. The way it was when we joined somewhere in 2007. I joined
What you are
Infosys.
doing currently? Tell.
Yeah. So currently, I work as a program manager or slash transformation manager for LTI Mindtree. I have around 18 years I have completed in IT this month, and I've been through three different organizations till now. First, I was with Infosys for around 3.5 years. Then I was with Cognizant for around 10.5 years, and now 4+ years with LTI Mindtree. So yeah, it's
So
a
please
good
continue
journey.
now. Continue now.
Yeah,
What you were saying is you don't get that kind of students. What was
yeah,
that?
we don't get that kind of students. Meaning like uh,
Do you interview students now? Maybe.
yeah, we interview every kind of like we interview students, we interview lateral joinees, and that I'm doing since 2012.
Okay.
And
What are the lacunas they have? because many are watching this video, they will come to know
Yeah.
about it. It's a kind of
Yeah. So
and
first important thing is communication. Then the directiveness in the communication. See, people only focus on the things that they see like superficial, or artificial things, right? But the core problem, like the Chaitanya was mentioning, right? Approaching somebody that I want to succeed in doing something. People who feel that they join the organization, and they think that their struggle is over, and since I'm earning now, uh,
learning stops.
learning stops, right? But that is not the case. If learning stops, we stop. It doesn't matter which industry you are, where you are standing, what job you do. Unless you learn, you will not able to grow. You will stuck in the same position for years if we don't learn. And another thing, as Chaitanya very well mentioned, like even he being passed out in 2023, he understands, for example, making a network, understanding what other people do, what team does. So this is one of the very big challenge we face in the organization recently, wherein we have team up like 200 plus people. They're working within the same organization, same account for a particular project, uh, and they know what they are doing. They know the best what they are doing, but they don't know what others are doing. And systems doesn't work like that. It is all integrated with each other. We are just a part of one puzzle or piece of one puzzle. And if you look as a bigger puzzle, right, so there are a lot of other things. So people who thrive for that overview of the system, right, uh, I'm talking more from the IT perspective, or it happens everywhere. It doesn't change because that's the core of it. And fail to understand that, okay, I also need to understand what is happening on the other side. Let's say, for example, I work on some data, where that data is originated, where it's been utilized, and why it is been utilized, and how it is benefiting to my customers. And if at all, let's say, it is not working, what impact might have. People don't know. People, they will see this their piece of code, they say my code is working fine, or my whatever task is working fine. That's it. I don't want to be in that. And we have to do a lot of sessions. We have to reach out to people, explain them. We have to go into a lot of mentorship session to explain them that, okay, this is not the way. You should expand your boundaries. You should start looking over your shoulder. You should not just think like in a very individualistic manner. You should think a bit, you should have broader aspect. And there is no harm learning new things, or at least hearing about the new things. And that is one of the challenge we face, sir, in industry. And specifically, sir, and I have seen some of your video. I quite follow your video till now. And I, whenever I get chance, I'll see those clips on the LinkedIn or YouTube. um,
Even listen to my podcast also. No? My
yeah,
podcasts are also there.
I did that on Spotify. Sometime when I drive, I just do that. So what I've noticed, right, sir, city like Sangli, I didn't see that much had changed except the little infrastructure here and there. The thought process, whatever it was in
Same,
2007,
same.
it is still there. And I fail to understand people. Like, you have spent around 20 plus years there, because I remember we were the batch of five. That's where you started. We are the first batch. We started near KWC college. On that, there was one guy, I don't remember. He used to prep people for IELTS.
Anand
And
Handur. Anand Handur.
yeah, because I never interacted with him, right? I always interacted with you. And you have been suggested to us by, I guess, Khut sir, because we used to go to Sachin Khut.
Huh.
He used to teach us
Programming
C++
something. Yes,
programming
yes.
language. And he said, guys, you will learn this, because I remember we were five, me, Amit Bote, then Girish Koshti,
Huh.
Hemant Pandit,
Huh.
and there was one guy, Patil, somebody from Sangliwadi. So we five were there, and we all used to get trained for languages under, like computer languages under Sachin Khot sir. And he said, "See guys, you are good in the languages, so let's focus on the communication." And then we said, "What to do then?" And he said, "Okay, I'll suggest you one person. You go and meet him." And that is when we interacted. We started interacting with you, and our class
2000,
times.
2005.
Yeah,
Hmm.
2005 somewhere December, and then
Hmm.
it continued.
Hmm.
And uh, w- I remember, sir, we used to start our class at 7. The time was still 8, okay, official time. And most of the time it used to end by 8:45 or 8:30. because that time we used to feel that we are very hungry and now we should stop this,
Mm.
because we were so involved in that activities, like maybe it's a group discussion, debate, or our prep, anything. The class was never, I once in a time, never ended in the 1 hour. And actually that was the dedication you had, sir. And you pushed us to, stick to that cause for which we joined. And I remember you took certain fees from us. I don't remember the amount, but uh, after that, till 2 years, I guess I passed out in 2007. I joined Infosys. I guess till I joined Infosys, I used to come to your class any point of time, sit on the last chair whenever I feel like, okay, I need to learn something. And you never objected. You always said, like, because I've seen your KWC College Corner class. Then there was one with near that Mirji bookstore. It was there
Watching,
for some
watching.
some time, and then you moved to the, I guess, current place.
No, then it was a basement, and
Basement,
then
yes.
in the
Then
current place.
current place, yes. So I didn't see the current place yet because I haven't been there. But these three places I have seen, and I am very proud to say, sir, in city like Sangli, right? If somebody is offering this, people should grab it. People don't understand. People will only focus on the academy. See, academy is important. That will give you the skill, but what skill you have, how you will represent to the wider audience and the world. That is the thing wherein your communication and soft skill will come into the play. I have one of my mentor, okay, in my organization, and I've been working with since almost 8 9 years now. I treat him as mentor. If anywhere I stuck, right, I go to him. So we need people like this. We need to find a mentor. See, we it does not matter, and people, it does not matter if I have mentor of 5 year old kid. If that kid is solving my problem, I should be, listening to that kid and try to relate to my problem and how I can find the solution. Now coming back to this communication skill, right? If in city like Sangli, people should focus on the communication. They have opportunity. You are directly present there. I don't think so there is nothing best than that can happen.
That's the problem. I'm present, so it has no value. Continue.
No, sir, it has value. See, I don't know how many
I'll
countless life you have changed
I'll
till
tell
now,
you
sir.
of it.
Yeah,
I'll interrupt you. Yesterday night, I was talking to my staff, Rahul sir,
yeah,
while coming back to office home at 9:15, and he told me that, see, when people come for inquiry in our office, we don't call them and do cold calling. Once they come, we give information, and we never call them back.
exactly.
So one teacher called Rahul back after 1 month and said that you people are very arrogant. Why?
Mhm.
We came for inquiry. You did not call us back. Other organizations, institutes are calling 10 times, 15 times. They give discount. They offer 1+1 and all these things. You people are arrogant. You don't need people. He's like, the word he used is to me, look, Maslai. He was saying that. And I also said, see, we focus on teaching students, not chasing students.
Yeah,
He said very nicely, we focus on teaching students, not chasing students. If we are good enough, our students will come to me. We are not any person organization like many are there. They will take your phone call and call you 100 times.
yeah,
So that's fine, because there are many parents who don't know exactly what happens inside our institute. They think that this is the English speaking institute, which is visible from outside. But I can't put everything on the board that we work on mental health, we work on attitude, we work on this. I can't. Once you
no,
come in, then you realize that.
yeah. And sir, why this particular thing is happening? Communication, like specifically English speaking. I will not say communication. It's so exploited over the years, right?
Hmm.
And people will fail to trust somebody that if they say that I'll be your communication coach, they first don't understand the coach concept. They feel that, okay, yeah, I have a teacher, and if I join that class for 2 months, I'll start speaking fluently. And people fail to understand it is not a revolutionary step. It is evolution. It will happen in phases. You have to put your efforts. You have to follow the rules that are set for your own improvement. If you leave that consistency, you will bound to fail. There is no escape, and that will happen, sir. I'll tell you, sir. I have been to many countries. In Europe specifically, I've been to Singapore. In Asia, Europe, I had in Switzerland. Been in Switzerland for almost 2 years. Then worked in Netherlands, UK, and I just simply followed the rules that you have given. Here, reiterate, make yourself listen those things. So your ear should be, trained to hear your own voice and listen as much as possible. Read as much as possible. You'll not believe, sir. I never had any formal German training, but I can at least go and order food in a German. I know what which vegetable means what. I can read on the menus,
So what
those
is
things.
how to say hello? How are you in German?
It says hello, and then I don't remember exactly now. I lost a touch because it's
Mhm.
been 10 years.
So
But
you use the same method for German also. Now you can go
yeah,
and just survive in Germany.
yeah, just basic, very basic.
Mhm.
I I just need to put some efforts, and then that's it. But it happens, like it's just a language. It is not something very difficult. But yes, you need that interest, enthusiasm to know. Like for example, the ginger, they call it igwar. I still
Mhm.
remember. Uh, uh, Garlic they will call nubluch, uh, onion they called onion, something like that. And there are like powder they will call pulver. And randomly I know these things. I don't know why. I just read it somewhere. It
Mhm.
kept like kept it in mind. That's it. So it is a slow process. It People need to put a lot of effort. I still watch a lot of podcast, TEDx, TEDx talks. I watch. I Whenever I drive, I listen to a lot of audiobooks, and a few I don't remember. I guess I one of the book I sent you sometime back in COVID time. I guess it's prepared one of the book around the education system and how it has to be approached, and it was recommended by basically Bill Gates.
Mhm.
It was his one of the top book for that year.
Mhm.
Basically, every Christmas time he publishes list of 10 most readable books that he feel, and it was one of the best book that he mentioned that year. So like this, I always keep in touch. I like to do those things, and people should feel that okay, once that 30 days or 90 days or 6 months class over, that does not mean yeah that is over. No, you still need to put the same effort. You still need to uh, undergo that training continuously and make it as a habit, not like a extraordinary effort that you have to put. You have to make it part of your life, and then it will like fly.
Oh, that actually, see, the reason behind calling you both, I'll tell you the reason behind this is to, there are many students right now in my institute, online, offline. Many are watching this video. Something has gone in their head, shortcuts,
Yeah,
quick fix solutions, easy money, 10 lakh package, 20 lakh package. Without skill, 10 lakh package. I will be scrolling whole day and I want success. I always believe, I always say one line as Chaitanya said, my one tagline, I always follow that. You can't own success. You have to rent it. And the rent is due every single day. You can't
it's
just
true.
own, I am successful, finished. No, not. It's a continuous evolving process which never ends. And before our meeting started, I was reading this book. My pen is there. My vocabulary notebook is there. Always, always. It's my home office right now. I'm continuously evolving. So there are many students out there who have some different perceptions. And I felt like if I call you people who have gone from here, I know you personally, your struggles, I know personally what you went through. So they can learn something from you. Because there are two ways to learn in life. One is learn from your mistakes, and second is learn from others' mistakes. So the reason behind calling you is to help those people to change that. Yeah, these are the things that matter a lot. As you said, degree is important, no denial about this. But when these people with only certificates go in the corporate world, you people have you have experience of this, especially you have 20 years of experience. They are just, I'm sorry to use the word, but just crap. And they say, what is this? I mean, they don't have any mindset, any attitude to learn. They just want big packages. And today advertisements are there on YouTube. You can see what is your package? 40 lakh package. What is your package? 60. How you did it? I did my AI course and I got the package. Do this small course and you will get the package. And as Chaitanya said, I'm not from COEP. I'm from a tier 3 college, tier 3, city especially. And how can I be that? How can I compete with this? There are many students like Chaitanya who did not score well into CET or NEET or JEE, and they did not get into better degree colleges. But this does not mean it's the end of life. I'm from a private engineering college. I'm not from Wharton College. I did my PhD in Wharton College. But what carries you forward is not just a paper degree. What carries you is your mindset. That takes you there. And I think you are not also from any IIT or NIT.
No.
You are, yeah, and you're doing well in life.
And sir, as you said correctly, sir, it's right attitude, positive attitude that matters. Because see how much technically experts you are, and it does not matter how you interact, collaborate with others.
Yeah.
Because you don't work individually in anywhere, or rarely you work. Very few, like percent to 1% people work individually, like just depend on their own task. But broader audience, they are always into something, is they have to collaborate, communicate, coordinate with other people to complete their task or help complete other tasks, right? So it is important that you should have all these things inbound in you to succeed. If we don't have, then there is a challenge. i'll I'll take like just 2 minutes, sir, to tell you one story. I have one of my very close friend. He works for one of the good organization, and they were there in Sangli for recruitment to one of the prominent engineering college.
Okay.
You'll not believe, sir. My friend told me that I heard that college names a lot. Everywhere it pop-ups, you know, and even in that college, the students were like technically very sound. They were very knowledgeable. What understood is the problem is the communication. They're still not paying attention to their communication. And you'll not believe, sir, my friend is not like somebody from uh, like South India or North India. He is Maharashtrian, the Marathi guy. If he is telling that, and he is very fluent in English, he has all education in English medium school. Like, he's elder to me, like 2 3 years elder to me, and he was telling, see, this is the problem where our students fail. They have capability, they don't know how to how which all things they have to put pressure on and adapt, because they are knowledgeable. But what is the use of knowledge if they are not able to represent their knowledge or skill? And he literally gave this feedback to that college's faculties, that this is the thing you need to work around if you are placement officer for this college.
But let me tell you again, in the previous discussion I told, when I approach these colleges, they are not interested in. I don't know why. And some colleges are there. I tell them that. I tell parents that communication is important. Mental toughness is important. They don't listen. Some colleges, and now I don't go to them. Some colleges say that you come here for advertisement. You come here to sell your course. I said, okay, no problem. God is kind. I get students from everywhere. My online students are from 7 countries. But even after telling all these things, nothing has changed. As you said in the beginning, that Sangli is same as it was in 2005.
Yeah.
Roads are also worst. Roads are worst. Nothing has changed. Few buildings are there. 1 or 2 buildings are there. Pollution has increased. Flood comes, and more hotels have come up. Otherwise, nothing has changed. And everywhere, not only in Sangli, everywhere, the mindset hasn't changed. Parents come. I remember parents come. They're paying 1 lakh fees in engineering college per year. They will pay that. But my fees they will not pay, which is far, 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 far lesser than that. Far lesser than that. And they say installments are there, and they are carrying a mobile worth 25,000, 50,000 rupees. So then I realized that they don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. That is what I was trying to say, sir. See, this, if you want to improve yourself, you should have that zeal, that spark that actually push you to do that. See, until and unless you feel that within that I need this thing to be changed in myself, unless that, people will not start putting effort. Otherwise they will just act like they are putting efforts. If parents are pushing, okay, go to this class or do something, they will go to class every day.
No, they'll
but
not give efforts.
but from heart, bottom of their heart, or their 100%, what I can say, efforts, they will not put it. But when they feel it, right, okay, I need to do this, I need this change, and I'll do anything, but just I need a guidance from somebody to follow those steps, or follow that route, and I'll go there. If people, and to be very frank, sir, only that kind of people are approaching you now.
Yeah. I just wanted to say something. I know there are many people who really, one student is there, Akash. Akash is there. What's his name? Sayam, no. This guy's name is, this guy, he comes from Kaulapur.
Okay.
Okay. They're very poor, financially very poor. But he pays my fees and continues. He's there with me since 1.5 years. He pays the fees and he comes because his uncle was my student, Sunil Patil. He knows importance and he pays his fees. You go to Sandeep Patil. Akash, as I said before, he comes from Jat, that place. You know what Jat place is. He had joined, he is with me since 1.5 years. His sister had joined. They are not from great to do families, but they pay my fees. What they say is, sir, we will reduce our other expenses. We will not waste money there. We will invest in you, your fees. On the contrary, there are many people who are well to do. They can pay 1 lakh fees for NEET, JEE, communication skill, so much of fees. No, so much means nothing actually. So and ultimately these people go and their plan is, why I'm not getting job, do certification courses. So they will do one course after another course, another certification, another. But the problem is also in communication, they're not realizing that they have to do the courses, definitely do it. But communication skill is never into the cards because, as you said, that there is this English speaking industry is notorious because 21-day courses are there, grammar is there, because it's all been, and they, look at me in the same view that, okay, this is also grammar institute, 21-day institute, English speaking courses. So they have to have the same perception. They look at me with the same perspective which others have created on YouTube also, 21-day video, grammar videos. With my courses are 1 year and 2 year courses now. I call it satsang courses, satsang. If you want to change your mindset and communication skill. And just now I finished my advanced communication course. Just now I finished. And there are students from Indians, of course, living abroad in US, UK, UAE, and they are my age. Just now I finished. And just then I started. So ultimately, I feel so sorry that, yeah, some regret is there, Abdul. I have told you many times.
Yeah.
One of our students, I remember, his Vignesh. One day we were having a discussion, and you know what he said? Sir, you are the right person at the wrong place. I said, why are you saying that? He said, you should not have built this institute in Sangli. You should build this in Pune. I came and I told this to my wife. She was silent for 2 minutes. She said that now you are online, it's okay. He's right, actually. And you're doing good job something in Sangli also. Now we can't go to Pune because of our responsibilities. Kids are there, mother is there. But you're doing a good job. Keep on doing. And those who don't come, yeah, you can feel when I'm talking. Can you feel that I get hurt actually?
Yes, sir. I know. I guess we had this conversation
Yeah, before
many
also,
times
many times.
before also. But what I feel, right, sir, if I look the positive side of it, re- I will not say that you're not at the right place. See, you are at the right place, uh, and you have always been in the right place, sir. That is what I always think. Because if you wouldn't have been, uh, there would not have been like thousands and thousands of students from Sangli from 2005 till 2025. Uh, they have changed something in their life, in their career because of you, and they owe it to you. And
Yeah,
I personally, that I know that. So I will never say that you are at the wrong place. Rather, it's not the city. Every city will have its own traits, and we feel from outer side like, okay, when we are not there, we feel that okay, there is this will go and this will not go. But Pune, the students in Pune have a different expectation. They brought up in a different mindset. uh, in city like Sangli, providing that mindset to them, somebody needs there, and you are doing that. Now people don't realize it now, but they will realize at some point of time. And I remember one of the stories, sir, because when you were telling earlier, right, about the fees, I don't remember. There was one office boy, when we started at basement office. You remember, he haven't had anything to pay your fees, so he said, I'll work for you for 2 hours every evening.
yes.
I don't remember his name. I interacted with him a lot, whenever I used to come there to visit you and sit.
I think his name was Nilesh or something.
I guess Nilesh, and
Hmm.
that that person must have been doing something good in his life.
Yeah,
Definitely. See, uh, that your thought process, your mentorship had changed a lot of people, because I met two, three people uh, in Pune, whom I know from long time. And when I spoke your name somehow, and they said, "No, I've been there, and it helped me a lot in my interviews." There were few people, and I don't remember few people's name, but one is very good friend of mine, and he was from Walchan. He came to you somewhere in 2009. Now he is in Accenture. Yesterday I met him. And when one fine day I was just discussing, I used to go to this class, and there is Sandeep Patil sir, and say, I know him because I've been there. And I said, which year you went there? And he told me that this particular year I was there. He helped us prepare. He actually video recorded our interviews. He
yes,
showed
yes.
us where our mistakes are, and how uh, it can be fixed. Uh, he made us watch ourselves, how we perform in interview, and that really helped us. I'll tell you my own story, sir. Recently, there was some function at my daughter's school. They asked me to come and asked me to deliver some monologue for the school. And I said, okay, fine, I'll do it. Uh, Now, I'm in the industry for 18 years. I speak confidently everywhere. The meetings and all I attend, I go for presentation. I do that. That day, I felt okay. There was this TP teleprompter, and some lines were there, and they asked me to read it. And the video they were
Hmm.
recording the video, and I was struggling to do that. I don't know why, right? I felt it's just a camera, right? I'll be able to do it very easily.
Hmm.
And what a big deal! I just have to read those lines. And then I realized, no, that is very difficult thing to do. Read on the teleprompter,
Yeah.
say it with the conviction from bottom of your heart. And that actually, that day I felt very bad, because the videographers were there, right? The people who shoot the monologues and everything. And they said, didn't you got anyone else? And it stuck with me. I didn't take it as a insult or something bad
Hmm.
for me. But from that day onwards, I started just YouTube. You'll get those teleprompter things that go up. I just read them whenever I get some time. I hear how I sound, right? Again, back to basic where we started, right? And then I felt that okay, it doesn't change basically. There is always something new to learn. And I can, now you have seen, right, without any screen in front of me, without reading anything, I can speak. As soon as somebody gives me that, no, you have to speak in this format, and then it is problematic. But to be very frank, sir, now that skill has to be developed for me or people like me, because we are into some leadership roles.
Yeah.
We cannot talk sometime. If I go to that role, and I'll go at some point of time when they will give me monologue and they will ask me to read in front of video. Why not to prepare myself for that now, right? So these are the learnings, and people should take that comment by heart, not as insult,
And
but
no, and
something
I
that,
feel like it
yeah,
should hurt you.
yeah, even if it hurts, but you should not take it in the wrong way. You should
Wrong way.
just digest it, process it, and say that, okay, yeah, I have that problem, and I'll fix that one day, and I'll make some efforts for that. And this is what the struggle recently I had. And otherwise, I'm able to speak properly. I interact with many people. I every day interact with American clients of mine. It's all smooth. And being in industry, I know the lingo. You have said one thing, and I remember. See, Americans don't speak like a bookish English. They will never. They will speak the street English, wherein Britishers will go more of a bookish words. They will emphasize on what they are talking. They will talk slowly, take pauses. They'll emphasize particular alphabets in the word. But Americans don't do that. They will feel like, you'll feel like they're just sliding through the way they speak. Now I'm interacting with them. I can easily like communicate with them in their language using their street linguage, and that you'll not get with any like formal like this structured English education that we have in the system, educational system. You'll not get these kind of things with that. You need a different approach. You need to, like, the way you have identified multiple methods uh, to attack those problems.
Which method you liked?
I I'm very. I always start with the basics, sir. Usually,
Hmm.
that first is to read, then listen, then speak and listen. Right? Means you speak and your ear should listen.
Yeah.
I till I guess in 2018 I had that notebook. You remember you used to give us the print, and it
Hmm.
has, you marked, right, okay, three consecutive words you can say it in one go, then you take a little pause,
Yeah.
then two, and then three, and then you, like, if a sentence is bigger, so if sentence is bigger, you break it into small sentence while you talk,
Chunks it's
chunks,
called.
small chunks, and then take a pause and talk. I don't think so anyone goes to that level in any speaking classes and tell you what to do. People will feel, first time when you hear reading that, right, you'll feel like, stupid, my voice is not good, why I'm hearing myself, it doesn't sound proper. But if we keep doing that again and again, again and again, uh, our speech will improve, our capability of hearing ourselves will improve. And these are the basic. If we do basics right, hola, we're all good.
Chaitanya, yes, see, it was a nice session for you also. Although it is like mentoring you.
Yes, very much.
Yeah. So tell me now, in my sessions, how they helped you? Which session helped you? How it helped you? How it impacted your life in positively?
I would say before coming to your academy or before interacting with you, I was a very shy, let's say introvert person, where the it's a thing like I used to just sit on my desk, have my own things. That's it. I don't have much of friends. I didn't like interacting with a lot of group of people, getting them know, "Okay, how are you? How about you? XYZ." So, but that's what I would say. That was my, let's say, an behavior problem or an attitude problem in me, and that's what changed when I came to you. I started I mean, there was of course a fear that people would judge me, like how am I talking, or मैं कुछ गलत तो नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. that type of thing I was having in me, and that really changed when I had an interaction with you, or the 3 months class that I attended with you, and that really changed me. Where I mentioned previously also that like interacting with different people gave me that mindset, where I went in college, started out teams, and now if you are starting teams, then you need to interact with a lot of people. Where I even started an club for soft skills and technical advancement, where I had called you also. So I was interacting with, like, from my professor to the principal of my college. So a whole lot of bandwidth in my team also, where we were like B.Tech, like last year people who was a captain, and then there was me, and then there were FY people just recently passed out of 12th. So the bandwidth of students, or the, let's say, people was more. And even now, Avdut sir was mentioning that interacting with people and then having an engagement gives you a lot of edge. That's a pretty good thing. I mean, that's what I follow also, and in particularly corporate language, I would say that is what stakeholder engagement, stakeholder management means. Correct me if I am wrong, Avdut sir. So that has really helped me a lot in from your uh, let's say sessions or class, and then that's how I evolved from an being an introvert to a good extrovert, I would say.
Your mother came to me and she said she was so, I don't, I your mother and your sister were sitting in front of me, okay, and she was so animated when she was talking about you. I can understand a mother's love. And she said that, sir, after finishing your training now in college, he went and he started different club activities. He was so confident, went to talk and HODs and principals. And then he approached Mercedes Benz. And then even there also, people like his communication skills. I mean, so this was like from an introvert to confident. That was so nice, and at such an young age, you have lot of things to see. Just you started your corporate life, so it was really awesome. Actually, Chaitanya, even I am surprised. How can a student in our institute transform himself? Uh,
Yep.
my wife always shouts at me and says that take your kids to your institute. They don't come. I
Hmm.
said they don't come. What can I do? They have to come because now she will see this video. Last time she saw one movie and she starts getting restless. What about my kids? Why they don't come? I said, they don't come, then that's not my problem. Let them come. So I was so glad I saw your mother, pride in her eyes. And I have always said that what is success? When your parents are smiling and the reason is you.
Yes.
Nothing else. You don't need high package, cars, BMWs, nothing famous, rich, nothing is required. And your daddy, I mean, your sister, I saw your DPI. You and you have family photos. Your sister has a family photo as a GP. So it shows how connected you are with your family, with your parents. It's really nice, Chaitanya. And one more thing I want to ask you, which I
Sure,
asked
sir.
for the previous students. When people join me, as Avdit said, they make fun of you. Communication skill you join.
Hmm.
And what is this? Onkar last session, he said that many of his friends made fun of him. Communication skill, what is this? Why are you wasting your money? Did it happen to you? I mean, any friend said that? Because communication skill classes, maths classes, I can understand.
So actually, the time period where I joined you, I wasn't associated with any college.
Yes, it was like admission period
So,
was that blank space
yes,
was there.
correct. So none of this happened. But when I went to college and then people saw me, he's something different. And then what he did to get this club's interaction with HODs, and why is he getting attention more than us?
Huh.
So, so there was this coming out from students or the peers who I was with, and then they interacted with me. Ki, tell us what are you doing so that you are getting all the attention. The people who had interest or the friends I made in the interaction, they asked me कि तू क्या कर क्या रहा है ऐसे कि तेरे को ही सब कुछ मिल रहा है. The opportunities for everything in the first year induction that you get. Let's say if you want to anchor a program, or if they want to be interactive with the chief guest that they are calling you, you are only getting the opportunity. Why isn't us going on the stage or meeting the chief guest and all? So I told them, like, approach them. Why don't you approach them? And then I told them ki yaar, I used to do this communication classes in XYZ. There basically that's what changed me also. I was somewhat like you, where I used to sit, ठीक है चल रहा है चलने दो, in somewhere in middle row. And then so I remember this statement also from How to Influence Friends. That's the book that you had. And then you also told me while having a session in class that if you go and sit in somewhere in middle place or the last place, there's like sit, हाँ मैं तो सुन लूंगा कुछ नहीं होगा चलो. But when you come and sit in the front row and all, then you are getting noticed. You are getting that, let's say, कि, हाँ, he has an interest to be with us, or some kind, that kind of attitude also gets developed in the front person who are you are interacting with. So that a small changes that you make in yourself. I mean, even just Avdut sir was mentioning that the small changes that you make on daily basis, like it's an evolution, and then it gives you a bigger success much time later. But you don't realize it कि यार मेरे को नहीं मिल रहा है within a short time period. But you have it in a bigger time period, and you will have it. That's what
But there are
basically
two
I would
things
say.
I was thinking, Chaitanya, is see, understand, as your friends asked you, how did you get so much of attention? The reason is good communicators are always visible, and poor
Correct.
communicators are invisible in the office, in college, everywhere you go. As I said before, that common people do not that why they fall in love with someone who is a good communicator. Let us take, Sadhguru, for example, or
Hmm.
who is that? That guy from Pune, he's COEP, from COEP, he's a good community, he's a monk.
Gaur
अच्छा
Gopal
हाँ
Das.
Gaur
he
Gopal
Gaur
Das. Okay.
Gopal Das.
Gaur
They love to
Gopal.
Correct.
listen to them, but they don't understand that it's a communication skill that is attracting them. They don't understand that.
Yes.
Same thing has happened in you also in your college. Your HODs approach you, principals approach you, because understand, communication person having good communication is attracted. Everyone gets attracted towards that person. That's the reason why you are getting more opportunities. As you said, when you are a good communicator, when you anchor, the guest will notice you. And he may give you some opportunity for internship also. This happened in one of my students' case. I told him to go and anchor, and he anchored. And that person was from Kirloskar Brothers. He was a GM.
Hmm.
And he said, why don't you do internship in our college, in our institute, organization? And he was, others were having good grades. One more thing I want to say here, Chaitanya, yesterday night, there is one student from one very close engineering college. Okay. And I said, she is in electrical department. I said, what happened? Why you did not get placed? Yeah, sir, I could not get placed. I was busy in something. Which company? Snyder. Snyder. I said, one of our students got selected. Damayanti. Yeah, I know she got selected. But Damayanti, let me tell you, both of you, this does not mean that academics is not important. Okay, let me tell you, academics is important. You should have good grades. But Damayanti had live backlogs. And
Okay.
she did not have 9 and 10 pointers. She had average pointers. But still she got selected. And she came and told me, I'm not saying this. She came and told me this. Whatever I'm saying, I'm not advertising my institute. She came and she told, her mother came to my institute. They told that it is the interview made a big difference. Her communication made a difference. And she told me that when I went for interview, the HR, she showed me in this way. HR changed his position and he was straight. Earlier, he was slouching for other students. But when she came and started speaking, he was like, and her interview lasted for longer period than others. No, this is not the story. Now the story I'll tell you. Then I asked her. No, she said, sir, but in hostel, her friends are saying that she was lucky. Yesterday evening, this happened. I forgot that girl's name. She's from the same college, a very reputed engineering college in Maharashtra. Same college. And now she's lucky. So HRs are idiots. So luckily they select. I could not comprehend this.
Luck is 1%, sir.
Yeah, I
99% is
mean,
your hard work and
Yeah.
your
correct.
plan and your training. That will come into play when uh, we need something in our life that we want to achieve.
The point is still students think that pointers are important. Again, I repeat, only pointers will not take you there. And she was not having good pointers. Maybe I will call her for discussions. One day I will call her. She is very close to us. Her mother is close to us. But she did not have that 9 and 10 pointers and all. Nothing was there. She was an ordinary girl. Again, I repeat in this YouTube video, I'm not here to promote or just sell my course. God is kind. I know what I have done. You people are there. I don't need to advertise my institute. But this awareness is not there. I have seen parents taking education loans and not able to pay the loan again, repay the loan. They don't understand that the communication problem, the gap is there. They aren't, because parents, they are from Sangli. What they will understand? They are not working in Infosys and TCS and all. They don't know anything. They are teachers, farmers here in Sangli. That's the reason why in my online session, I have students who are above 35, above 40. They have realized it, how important it is. So, Chaitanya, exactly what happens is, and one more thing I want to say, Chaitanya, here.
Okay.
When you improve your communication, you improve your self-esteem and self-respect.
Correct.
Not only self-confidence, you look at you in a different perspective. You like yourself because now you have, like yesterday, Chaitanya, I asked you to join. Let us have this YouTube session. How many will be ready to go in front of YouTube? How many will be ready? I have 5 lakh
Mm,
plus subscribers. No, if I make a mistake, they will judge me. I will not. But you came. That is the guts. That's the guts actually to come on YouTube, to make mistakes, to be vulnerable. And that you have, Chaitanya. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do this senior. But you are just a fresher, 1.5 year old. But you said, yes, sir, I will come. In fact, I was not expecting you to join because people are scared to come on YouTube. See, understand what you have to do, just have to talk. People can't talk. Just talk. My English, my grammar, my tenses, what people will think. And that's the thing. People are scared of human beings than scared of ghost. Do you know?
correct.
People are not scared of ghosts and snakes. People are scared of human beings. Who are the human beings with AK-47s? Anyone's going to kill you? Still, people, they say, I don't want to come on YouTube. I don't want to go on the stage. I will sit here. What they say is, I'm happy in known hell rather than going in search of unknown heaven. I'm happy in known hell. And I
Correct.
want to say to you, our education system has failed us, miserably failed us. Because if you are putting students in the corporate without making them communicate, then you are like putting a soldier in Kargil without training him. And when such a soldier goes to Kargil without proper training, what will happen? He will get killed in first shot. Same thing our institutes are doing is they are putting students with the certificates in the corporate, and these are getting slaughtered. They're slaughtered in the corporate. They say that, what? B, thank you, bye, go, next one. That's the reason why JD rounds are taken first, so that they can eliminate all. They can take better at. One of my students was telling me, he's a HR actually, sir, we are fed up of taking interviews. We are fed up. We just want to eliminate, and because we don't have that much of time also. We don't have that much of time. Who is going to take interviews for 2 days and 3 days when we go to campuses, colleges? And all the mob comes, 1,000 students, 2,000 students. And they say package, 5 lakh, 6 lakh. And hello, introduce yourself. My name is Sandeep Patil. Thank you. What is happening? What is happening here? And I don't want to blame any college, but I have seen even one of the students was telling me this. Even teachers don't have good communication skills. Now, how they are going to train their students? It's like life has come full circle. Nothing has changed. Same thing is going on. Nothing is changing. Syllabus is changed, but mindset is not changed. And it hurts me that when a poor student from Sangli does his B. Yesterday, one student came from one engineering college nearby. He along with his father, farmer. Father is typical father farmer. He came. Which year? Computer science. CGPI 8.5. You know when he came? When final semester of fourth year after getting rejected from 5 interviews. Final year student from computer science after getting rejected from 5 interviews he came to me. I said, where were you earlier? 5 interviews are lost. Now off-campus placement is very hard. I did not know. No one told me. I said, your college? No. College is focusing on aptitude, how to solve the maths problems, and technical skills. And sometimes on Saturday, they call some grammar teacher and soft skills are there. Now, I said, buddy, if you are expecting that things will change in 2 months, don't join my institute. It will take you 1 year. That's it. What to say? How are your parents?
Yeah, they're good, sir. All
How
good.
things are
Healthy.
happening? You're from Kaulapur.
No,
No,
Bisur.
Bisur.
Yes.
Bisur. Yes. Farming, grapes are there.
No grapes.
Okay.
The regular.
Sugarcane is there.
Yes.
Okay. And your daughter?
Yeah, she's good. She's in the 6th grade now.
Okay.
And
You communicate in English with her?
yeah, she is in the international school.
Okay.
She's good.
Is she confident?
Yeah.
The studies?
She's way better than us.
Yeah, of course.
And I just wanted to bring another side, right? The things that we implant ourselves, right? We
See.
indirectly just
Before
pass it
before
to kids.
before you speak something, I want to say something. Okay, I know what you're going to say. You are the best Gita, best Quran a child can read. You are
Exactly.
Quran for them, you are Gita for them. Parents are not parents. Parents is the book they read. So they don't give them advice. Show through your actions. Now you can
Exactly.
speak.
Yeah. So that is the advantage I have. It just not any coaching, any class for 3 months, 1 year. I know I spent almost 2 years with you, and that lot of things out of those course or those sessions or those interaction with you remain with me.
Yeah.
And that also helped me when I interact with my daughter. And you'll not believe, sir, when yesterday I was driving with her, she had some performance at school. She plays keyboard, uh, and I was just taking her back, and I was saying we had some discussion, and she suddenly told me, "Daddy, do you know one thing?" I said, "What?" Uh, the human brain is designed in a such a way that when it is happy, it will not feel anything. It will not care for anyone. But when it is sad, it will seek attention from everybody. It will try to find some places where he
Shoulder
can
to cry.
interact. Yeah, shoulder to cry. Again, she again said one more thing that, and another thing is, she says, you do 99 good things. Nobody will remember. You help hundreds of people. Nobody will remember. But you just do one little bad thing. Everybody will remember that. And she's 6th grader. Okay, I didn't expect this kind of discussion from her, and I got shocked. Okay, and I said, okay, come on, this is good. This is this is something I can discuss with her now. And I told, okay, are you reading something on psychology? And she asked me, what is psychology? And I told her it's just a you know no branch of understanding human behaviors and then how to cope up with it. But see, if and the kids now are they're very smart. They are way better educationally than us, whatever we were there. But again, it also, as you said, right, they learn from their parents. They always keep observing you. Whenever I go down, whenever I have a security guard at my society, I say good morning, namaskar every day. And she had seen me
Yeah,
doing that from childhood.
yeah,
She whenever goes, she also says good morning.
yes,
And one day that security guard stopped me and says, sir, so many kids go to school every morning.
yeah.
Nobody
I
says
know.
good morning
Yes,
to me
yes,
except your daughter.
yes.
And that
Absolutely.
make me feel proud
Yeah,
because those are little things basically,
they are important things.
but they are important things
Very.
that will define somebody's character, who they are, what they are doing. And with God's grace and all the hard work that me and my wife do, or that is reflecting in the kids. So
Yeah.
some things that we learn at our college days, or somewhere in our life, right, that will not just be limited to us. It will reflect in your family, it will reflect in the people who are very near to you. It can help them. So I'll always advise everybody, take things seriously, take matter in your own hands. Don't wait for somebody to tell you and push you to do something, because then it will not be done with wholeheartedly. If we decide I need to do this, I need to make this change, it will be done like wholeheartedly. There will be very good outcome and it will survive for ages with us.
Absolutely. Just
Yeah.
now I was talking to my wife and I told my wife just now at 7:30 I was having a coffee with her. And I said very important line to her that staying grounded, staying rooted is the most important thing in life. And that is what we have to teach our kids. This is most important is not allowing that success go into your head is most important. We should teach them to love people and use things, not to use people and love things. And that exactly, and that is, you said you spent 2 years with me. That is the time to, to that's called satsang. I tell all my students, spend more time with me. I mean, I'm not great. I'm also common. I have also flaws. But if you spend more time with me, you will get that fragrance from me. You can't learn these things like chapter one and all. No, these are the things. It's about association. Whom with you spend time more. The more time you spend with that person, the more you become like that. They said that you become the average of 5 friends you have, something like this. Chaitanya, anything else you want to say at the end? Parents are okay. Do you come to Sangli regularly?
I come to Sangli regularly. Let's say quarterly, I come to Sangli.
Mhm.
I am very grateful that because of the communication skill, I would like to add this, where I was working with Benz as an graduate trainee there. But unfortunately, due to market conditions and all, they told us I joined in August, they told us in some Feb or March that we won't be converting to you as a permanent employee. And it was pretty shocking to me. कि यार, अब कैसे होगा? How am I going to survive in this world of corporate and all? Because I don't have any connections. As you know, my dad is a professor in Bharti, and then how would am I going to get referrals? How am I going to approach? Because it's a pretty new world, very competitive world, and then how am I going to survive? Again, I started with the LinkedIn approaching thing. I approached someone with my current associated with my current company, Atlas Copco, and then I got there as an interview for a design engineer role actually. But the let's say HOD of my current department, who is with core technologies where we develop the whole R&D processes and all, he was pretty impressed that you are a good interactive person who I would like to work with. And then he offered me a role, not a design engineer. I work there as, let's say, lean consultant, where I like develop processes for, let's say, designing things, manufacturing things. And then I'm a lean Six Sigma green belt and black belt also. So I do these type of things, let's say management things, and I sit with the senior management of Atlas Copco India. So it's really and like a good opportunity at my current age to sit with the senior management people and interact with them on daily basis. So I would say like like having a good communication skill brings you a lot of opportunities over the table. Like just like I got like where I was scared at a point, I was scared ki how would I survive in this corporate world, because Benz has told me that we are not going to confirm you because of whatever the reasons were, like market conditions and all. And then here I am sitting with the senior management of Atlas Copco India. So that's basically, yes, as you mentioned, key marks are important. I was a college topper in my college in my particular department, but the communication skill, how well you communicate with people, how well communicate with people around with you, that's there. And also the point you mentioned that you are an average of 5 persons who are associated with the people who I am associated with, my let's say school friends, are big into, let's say, very big into MNCs. One is in Nvidia, another works in AMD, and all those things. So I look towards them. Ki yaar, I want to be in a place where they are also there, and they also help me in very let's say whenever we meet, they also tell me, yeah, these things are happening in industry. We need to work upon is this, and how to approach all those things. We interact very regularly. So that's how I would say, and that's
I
what I
want to
want to
tell
add.
you one thing, okay? Chaitanya, wherever you go in the world, you don't need any network, any connections. If you have good mindset and good skills, people
Correct.
will come to you. They will help you. So never ever see it's in this way that if you have skills, you don't need any security. The best security is having good skills and positive mindset. You go anywhere on the planet, hardworking, sincere, and good communicators are always welcome. They will give you a red carpet. So you don't need any connections, friends, chacha, mama, dada. You don't need anyone. From my personal experience, I'll tell you, I had no one in my family who could support. I lost my dad, and no one is there. I started working on myself. Work on yourself. When you work on yourself, your company will take care of you because then you serve your company in a better way. Second thing I want to say here, when I say good communication skill, this does not mean that glib talk. No glib talk. Good communication plus good mindset and hard work and sincerity and focus on the good. Because communication skill, good. Oh, he's a good in communication. Okay, let me take him. But after joining, then you start avoiding work, coming late, taking fake credit, showing that you are working, pretending. You're not going to survive. And when I say good communication, it means good communication, good work ethics. I did three things. First is good grades, good communication, but good grade, work ethics also. It's like, I want to learn, sir, teach me. And I want to say one more thing, Chaitanya, to you, that mentor, as Abdul said, your boss will change your life. Take him as your guru.
Yes.
And he should get a message that this guy wants to learn. He's okay with mistakes, but he wants to learn and see where you go in life. I'm telling you, like, well, having a boss is everyone has, but having a mentor, but understand your boss will not be a mentor unless you show interest in that.
Correct.
You just can't say that, just go and butter him. Sir, sir, sir. No, 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 no. He will figure it out. They are very clever. Don't butter them. You should have genuine interest in learning. And when they realize that, yeah, this guy is a sponge, the best thing you can do is prove them that you are coachable. That's all. And
Correct.
if you are coachable, fine. I'm telling you, you don't need any IIT degree. Nothing is needed. When you go in the corporate, your grades, your pointers, your IIT, nothing matters. What matters is your hunger to learn and hunger to serve the company. And when you have that, Chaitanya, never ever feel alone. I can understand the insecurities there. We need a
Correct.
godfather. You don't need a godfather, Chaitanya. When you have the right mindset, people will come help you. And one more thing I'll tell you. Then Abdul wants to speak, I'm sure. See, understand, everyone knows what you do at workplace. You don't need to tell anything. I work, I work. You don't need to tell anything. Everyone knows who works and who pretends to work. Abdul, yes. Before you end,
Yeah. So my thing, like, we only like see find good mentor. If you want to transform into better person, better, uh, anything better than what current version you are, right? We need mentor, we need guidance, and we should allow that mentor to give some guidance and follow that guidance, and go to the next step. And it is there everywhere. I have seen people who are in industry for 25 years still take time out over the weekend, go meet their mentor, learn something new from them, and then they share that knowledge with others. And I know, and I'm happy that I'm surrounded by these kind of folks, that they are playing very pivotal role in my career, my life. Just not the career, but as a person, I'm like better than what I was earlier. Uh, I've changed a lot of things within myself because of these folks, and I have utmost gratitude because I'm surrounded by good people. Yeah.
Absolutely. It is said that if you are best in the group, change the group.
Yeah.
And you should join a club where you are the most idiot. Then you get better. Fantastic, friends. Come to our institute whenever you come to Sangli.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll have,
Sure,
we'll
sir.
keep one session for our offline students. Let them learn. Let us at least help them to get better. Because of this video, because when you come, if at least one student changes, we don't need to go
Yes.
to Pandharpur. We have served the society. We have done our job.
Yes.
So I want to say it's getting longer. Thank you for coming and spending your time here. And
Thank you, sir, and
I
thank you,
Thank you,
wish
sir.
Chaitanya.
you, I wish you all
Thank you, Avdut sir.
all blessings and grow bigger than me.
We'll be
Bye.
there to meet you, sir,
Please
when
come.
when
See
we'll
you,
be in
sir.
Sangli.
Please
Sure,
come.
sir.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Bye.